The federal government may have thought it won out when it prevented controversial British MP George Galloway from entering the country. His supporters say the ban was politically driven, aimed at preventing the airing of views the government doesn't agree with. The United States allowed him on a speaking tour, and even the Israelis didn't ban him. In fact, the Canadian ban may have given him more publicity than he deserves. Anyway, do you think anything was served by keeping this man out, or does denying free speech just make matters worse?
Okay, who'd like to start?
First of all, they've already put him in the limelight by banning him. And what I'd like to know is, what was he doing on the Hour last night, live by satellite in New York City?
Yeah.
Hello. If the states haven't banned him, they're treating him as a
the
terrorist.
night before, he
That's
was also
basically-
came in on video as well.
I think
that's the whole thing about free speech, is that you can be anywhere. You can be on YouTube, the computers, the videos, a talk show, and that's the great thing about free speech, free thought. And that's why we have our lifestyle.
All right, but if you're talking about seeing him on a CBC show,
Yeah,
which
but
is publicly funded, that means my tax dollars help promote this man's message?
Well,
I say let him slide into town, do his little do, those that support him, then off he goes. Don't make it a big deal.
But do they have any evidence that this guy is supporting the terrorists that we, as Canada, are against?
It's
About as
because
much evidence as
terror-
George Bush had before he went into Iraq.
You know what? There's a solution for this whole thing. In fact, we could cover all five topics at one time. Okay, I say that we ban George Bush from the country. Okay, send him off to someplace, maybe to one of the war camps. Okay, off to Cuba, to the Cuban prison.
All right, quickly,
Okay,
quickly.
Okay, send him off to North Africa, or Africa for that matter. With the people. If he wants to fight a war, let's fight the war.
None of us is educated enough in these topics to
Stop.
Bring back Madonna.
What was that
She
again?
can rule our country.
I was going to say the bottom line is none of us are educated enough in these topics. We get a jaded view. We get what the media feeds us. None of us have first-hand accounts of any of the actions that were taken by these individuals. We're only as good as the information that we get as individuals.
And it's such a short piece of it. We
Yeah,
don't
but
get to look at the big picture.
our government has come out very strongly and said, you know, we're not going to support anybody who supports a terrorist organization. That's why we give the Tamils so much trouble.
If it's
and
proven.
so this
If
guy
it's
said
proven.
he supports
that's
Hamas,
really easy.
which is
Shut him
recognized
down.
as a terrorist organization. It's well within our rights to say you can't come in here because
Okay,
all
but-
you're going to foment is hatred.
Okay, but what if he supported that? And no one knew?
Well, I
And
think
later
he
on-
should be thrown out of the country anyway.
And he's
Thanks for
You
that.
know
Talk
what?
about
We better all
labeling someone. Hello.